Okay, how can I start this video off? No more excuses. I don't want to hear the excuses. I get it. We all have certain circumstances and all this stuff when it comes to creating content. I get it, right? But no more excuses. I know we all have different hangups and different reasons on why we just refuse to get on camera. I would say I would say this here. One, no more excuses. You need to get your on YouTube like right now, like yesterday. And I know the main thing is we are definitely in a new age. YouTube is in a different phase right now. All the other things still apply, like, there's fancy videos with all kinds of effects and all that stuff. All that stuff is great and it still has its place. High-end cameras and lenses and lights and all this types of equipment, all that stuff still has its place. And I'm going to even create high production videos at times. But if you've been following my channel for the last, 6 weeks, 7 weeks, couple months or whatever, you can see that a lot of the content that I've been making has been just like this, right? Not only me, I'm really just following what I've been seeing other people go through or types of content that they're making on YouTube, and they're getting massive views, gaining massive subscribers, having massive success on their YouTube channel, which allows them to do more with whatever business that they're doing or whatever, right? So the main thing is you gotta get started, right? Right now, it's not about how fancy you can be. It's not about how good you look or whatever, how you sound. It has nothing to do about that right now. It has nothing to do with any of that. All you got to do now is just create. Is just make the decision to do it the way that it is, the way that you come out of the box. That's how it needs to be. Here's the thing. You are enough. You are enough. There are people right now looking for you, but they can't find you. You have to let people know that you're here. A lot of us are in different types of businesses and have all kinds of ventures and different things. And we want more success. We want more leads. We want more sales. How are you going to be able to get that if people don't know who you are? That's the game now. And lucky for you, you don't have to be perfect. So the imperfection in you is what's going to really help you to win big, even off of YouTube. Okay. So no more excuses. I'm afraid. No, you're going to have to get over that. You're going to have to I know it's hard. A lot of people think that we didn't have the same feelings, because a lot of people are looking right now. They're like, well, you can do that because, hey, I know exactly how you feel. And why? Because I've been there. I've been where you've been. I just made a decision to get through it. And for some of us, we got to go through certain circumstances to break through that. For me, it was a lot of different things: bills, consistent failure, things we had to, we all have our own world, our own universe, and the things that go along inside that universe that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. For me, I just got tired of dealing with it. And even here recently, even though I broke through years ago, but there's certain heights on YouTube that I want to reach. And so I've been having to do some different things that I've never done before. And it probably took some time and took some situations for me I'm tired of this. I'm tired. Matter of fact, it was one of my first videos here recently was, I'm tired. I got to do something different. That was actually the title of that video. And that changed everything. That led me on a totally different path than what I've been following prior to that moment. And it led me to all the videos all the way up into this video that you're watching right now, and even the ones that you're going to see in the future. So I'm afraid of, all these different things. I don't look good on camera. Well, you look how you look. and you look how you look to everybody else. Like when you walk out, you go to the mall, go to the grocery store, people see you. They just see you. Make sense? And the way things are I think there was a time where if we saw people on video, television, video in general, we expected them to look a certain way. We expected them to sound a certain way. I agree with you. There was a time where we kind of expected that. Like if we were watching television or a show or even just things on the internet, we expected people to look their best, to sound their best. That's just how we were. But now I think we've been hit over the head so much of that, perfection, style of videos that now we're like kind of jaded by it. And we really just want people to be real, just be themselves, right? And just be authentic. I don't need you to have a video where things are popping up all over the screen and all that stuff. I don't need all that. Just give me the whatever you're trying to say. That's why I click, because give it to me. That's all people want. They just want the real. Okay. So your hangups on how you look, they don't care about that. Your hangups on how you sound, they don't care about that. Your hangups on, well, I need to be in a good place, they don't care about that. You just need to be you. The more authentic you can be, the more you that you can be, the better you're going to be. My old mentor of mine used to say, if we can just get you out of your way, you'll be okay. You're in your own way because you're thinking things have to be a certain way, and they don't have to be a certain way. I'm telling you, things have changed. News alert, news flash, breaking news. It has changed. What's hot on social media, specifically YouTube, what's really hot and trending, which is helping a lot of new people like you and a lot of other ones that are going to come behind you, what's going to help them to become more successful is just creating content as is. Just using their phone, just not worrying about all the extra stuff, not worrying about all the technical stuff, not worrying about all the editing and all that stuff. They're not going to worry about any of that. They're just going to create. They're going to hit record, then upload. Those two actions. Record, upload. That's what they're going to do. Okay? Are you going to do that? Now, and you can't be, I know where a lot of the fear is because it's just kind of in our DNA. Most of us are afraid of what others are going to think of us if we're out and about online like that. It's part of it. You can't be worried about what those individuals will think. Here's why. Are they going to pay your bills? I'll wait. Are they going to take care of your family? We have to get over that. Well, I'm afraid of what people will think. Okay. Well, if that's the case, if you're in a certain financial situation, how do you think they're going to think when things get worse? Because people know when you're going through things, because things start to show when you had certain things. Now you don't have certain things. You lived a certain way. Now you don't live a certain way. You moved a certain way. Now you don't move quite the same. They're going to find out anyway. So you might as well give them something that not only will help you, but also will help them as well. You can't be concerned with what they're going to think. People are going to think what they think. So what? Let them think. Let them judge. They're going to do it anyway. But remember, when you're creating content, you're not creating content for everybody. You're creating content for the people that would want to connect with you. Okay. Well, see, what if somebody, says something about one of my videos. They don't like how I sounded, or they don't agree with what I'm talking about. Well, if you get to that point, you on the right track. Because if nobody's talking about you, it means you ain't doing nothing. Because probably ain't nobody talking about you right now. Why? How come nobody's talking about you right now? Because you ain't doing nothing. You gotta do something. Okay. Now, I don't mean to be harsh. I don't mean to be. No. Yes, I do. Because I think sometimes we just really need somebody just to tell us how things really are. And that's what you got to do. I think whatever you're going through, and if you're watching this video if you're still watching this video, obviously you've already thought about, hey, I really need to do a YouTube channel. But for whatever reason, something's just been holding you back. Could be other people, could be certain circumstances, could be certain ideas in your mind, what you may need to have to start. This is your starter kit right here. Right here. This is your starter kit. This is your YouTube studio starter kit. Right here. What you're seeing right here. This thing right here. Okay? That's your YouTube beginners studio starter kit. if you know what I mean. Why do I say that? Because people are making millions of dollars per year just creating content on this. You got a full-blown studio in your pocket right now, in your hand, because half of you are watching this video on your phone right now. So you got a studio in your hand, in the palm of your hand right now. What you gonna do with it? You gonna just keep consuming, or you gonna produce, create, engage, and impact others, which in turn impacts you? Because here's why. Remember, you got things you need to take care of financially, right? YouTube can definitely help shorten that timetable to help you to take care of those things. A lot of us have family that we need to take care of. We all have family. We love our family. I think in the age that we live in now, creating content, it's a new concept. It still feels new. I can make money by just creating videos and posting them on the internet. That's an interesting concept for a lot of us, especially for those that didn't grow up with the internet like I didn't. I didn't grow up with the internet. I was a grown man when the internet really hit. Okay. But as a kid, we didn't have the internet, all that stuff. Right. But what we have now makes a huge difference. And it kind of leads me to this. Retirement. I think the workforce is different now. It's just the economy, just everything is just different now. Things are just different now from when our parents were coming up. And you got to do things. We have to adjust. We have to pivot. We have to adapt to what's different. And we all have gifts. You have gifts that you want to share with the world, but the things that are going through your mind is keeping you from that. And as we get older, every day comes and goes, and every month comes and goes, every year comes and goes. You look up, 10 years have gone by, 15 years have gone by, 20 years have gone by, and you're still in the same position. I believe, this is my opinion, I believe because of the age that we're living in right now, never before in the history of man that we have been introduced to so many tools and resources that could change our circumstances if we choose to use them. That's all we have to do. It's really just a decision. Before, years ago, yeah, you had to have the right mind, but there was things that you had to do. Now, you don't even have to be good. You just got to be consistent. You got to be married to the process, and everything else will take care of itself. And then imagine the peace that you would have if you had a resource that was generating cash flow and income that can help you to take care of your bills, help take care of your family, help take care of your retirement, help take care of a lot of different things. Now, is it going to be easy? No, it's not. Nothing worth anything is easy. It's going to take work. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take consistent work, but you can do it. If all I got to do is hit record and speak into a camera and then hit upload, that's all I got to do. Hey, but that little process there, we give so much stock into, oh man, that's impossible to do. But literally, that's exactly what it is. Camera. Boop. Hey, everybody, what's going on? Hey, that's all it is. And imagine if you did that every day. 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever the time span is. Imagine the benefit that would come from that, but only if you did it. So, no more excuses. Now is the time. Let's close out 2024. Let's build the foundation. Okay. I don't know when you're watching this video, whether it's, right when I uploaded it, or you're watching this way in the future. Your time can be now. The time is when you make that decision. Okay. So whenever you make that decision and then commit to it, make the commitment, start making some changes, but don't stop. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be overnight. You still got to do the deal, and you got to be consistent with it. So again, no more excuses. Get on YouTube. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm keeping it 100. You need to get on YouTube. It'll definitely make a difference for sure. You got to go through the process like all of us. There's going to be ups and downs. Some days you're going to get discouraged or whatever. Just keep posting. Just keep posting. Okay? Because you don't want to quit. And then that next video that you were going to make that you decided not to make, that was going to be the one that takes your channel to a whole nother level, which takes you to a whole nother level, but you quit. You just don't know which video it's going to be. So you just got to keep going. Okay? So, hey, no more excuses. Get on YouTube, guys. Start making it happen. And you'll be so glad that you did, once you get started. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment below. Love to hear your thoughts. Be sure to subscribe. And I'll see you definitely on the next video. See you on YouTube. Peace.